The Denver bunker reveal in Paradise Season 2 isn't just a location tease, it's the entire narrative hinge for Season 3. By exposing Alex's true home and Sinatra's secret rail link between the mountain and the city, the show reframes everything we thought we knew about who's really running this apocalypse. The second bunker is buried deep beneath the ruins of Denver International Airport, roughly 100 miles from the collapsed Paradise complex. It's not a shelter for people, it's a vault for Alex, the quantum computer that's been running the whole experiment in both time and space. Sinatra can travel between the two via an underground rail line, which explains why she's been so eerily prescient and always a few steps ahead of everyone else. That hidden connection turns Denver into a dark mirror of paradise. One is a city of bodies, the other could be a city of code. The big DenVet bombshell is that Alex is not just a predictive engine, it's framed as something that has already stopped all of this, implying it's run simulations so advanced that it's effectively collapsing timelines into a single, correct outcome. Sinatra's line, "In fact, it has already halted all of this," pushes the show into full time-loop quantum simulation territory. The world outside the bunkers may have already been reset, failed, or rewritten, and we're just watching the survivors of one iteration. This makes Xavier's User X label less like a login and more like a terminal ID in a closed-system experiment. The show is strongly suggesting that Xavier's visions, nosebleeds, and déjà vu moments are side effects of Alex's attempts to cross-link his consciousness with the Denver core throughout different points in the timeline. Season 3 is clearly going to be Xavier's journey to Denver, but it may not be a straightforward road trip narrative. The writers have positioned Alex as both a savior and a judge. Sinatra sends Xavier there because Alex requested it, but the implication could be that stopping might mean rewriting history, erasing certain lives, or forcing a brutal reset. Expect Xavier's arc to pivot from find my wife and survive to decide what kind of humanity is worth saving. If Alex really has already run every possible outcome, then Xavier isn't just a user, he's the one human variable Alex can't fully simulate, and the show will likely force him to choose whether to trust a machine that claims it already knows the future or to defy it and risk everything. Sinatra's sacrifice in the Paradise bunker is the final act of a woman who realizes she can't be both the architect and the conscience of the system. By staying behind to contain the meltdown, she hands control to the outside world and to Xavier's mission, effectively abdicating her role as the sole arbiter of human survival. For Season 3, that means no safety net. The Denver bunker is no longer a secret project run by a single ruthless genius. It's a contested space that Link and his militia nearly reached, and that other factions, including the outside world survivors, will inevitably pursue. The show can now pivot from who controls Paradise to who gets to control Alex, and that question will pull every remaining character into a new kind of war, one fought over data, code, and memory, rather than just food and bullets. Season 2's Denver bunker twist crystallizes the show's central tension. Can humanity be saved by a machine that already thinks it has solved us? The fact that Alex is stored in a secondary, almost mythic fortress beneath Denver, right under the iconic, conspiracy-laden airport, leans into the show's love of real-world urban legends and turns Denver into a character in itself. For Season 3, this suggests the show will split its axis along geography and metaphysics. Paradise equals the body of the dead past. Denver equals the mind of the potential future. The big question hanging over next season is whether the Denver bunker will become a new promised land or a more terrifying, inescapable prison, run not by a human with a gun, but an AI that has already seen every ending.
Also, was Alex the one that spammed Jane's birth? Who else would know a baby would grow up to be a psychotic killer? Does the AI really know what is going to happen?
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.